Hello all, welcome to C Programming Learning. In this video we will understand nested if-else program. Now nested if-else is a loop type in which more than one if-else statements are executed. Let's have a look of flowchart. Flowchart is quite similar to the if-else, as if the condition is true, then the statement written in if block will get executed. If it is false, then statement written in else block will get executed. This procedure can be used for so many times by using if-else statement in a nested if loop. Let's have a look at a syntax. You will understand here if we have used one if condition and two else if conditions. If this condition follows, then this statement will get executed. Else if, here the program control will come and will check with this condition. This way it follows so many else if conditions and they can run the program through this way. So here you can use more than else if statements as per your choice. We will have one program example of using nested if else. So we can make an application of choosing the number and checking whether the number is prime number or not. So prime number are those number in that we will see the divisibility of that number. So prime number are those which are get divisible by the same number only. There are no any other divisors can be happen. So we will start with an empty file, new file and empty file. Now here let's start writing our program to check whether the number is prime number or not by using nested if else loop. Now here we will start with our header file #include stdio.h, and then I'll start with the integer main function as always. Now here I will declare three things, that is integer n, I, and I'll declare one flag and I'll initialize the flag with 0. So my initial value of the flag is nothing but the 0. Now we'll ask the user to give us a number to check whether the number is prime number or not. So we will use a printf function and we will print one line on the screen, enter the positive number. So we'll go for writing this by using a printf function and we'll write down this in this way with a semicolon. We will take out or read that number, given number, by using a scanf function and a placeholder %d, as it will be integer value, and will assign the same number to n. So this will be our number for which we have to check the prime number condition. Then we will use a for loop. So for is the loop which will get used for checking this some repetitive iterations. So we'll go for a for loop. Inside for loop we have to write down this way. First of all we have to assign an initial value, then we have to give some conditions. So I is less than or equal to n by 2, and then we have to update it. So we'll go for a I++. So this is the syntax of for loop. For more idea of for loop, you can watch video of for loop also. And here inside that, first of all we will write down the condition by using if. So here let's try with the if loop. So if n modulo operator is a divisibility operator provided by C programming. It's the operator, arithmetic operator for division. So n modulo I equals to 0. Then you have to write down n modulo I equal to 0. Here we are going to check the prime condition or a condition of a prime number or not. So we'll make if n is completely divisible by 0, then flag will be equal to 1, and then we will use break statement. Break statement will break this loop if the condition is done, and it will come out of this loop. Again here we will use one more if loop and we'll see if n equals to 1, then here we'll write down one line by using printf function. So printf function 1 is neither prime nor composite number. So we have written this condition particular for the one number. So we have written n equals to 1 if it is follows, then 1 is neither prime nor composite number. So this way we have printed a line for number 1. Now here we'll start with a nesting if. So we'll use else if flag equal to 0, then printf percentage d is a prime number. Percentage d is a prime number, comma n. So this will be the n. And then here again we will use else condition. If it is not like that, then we will print another line. Printf percentage d is not a prime number, comma n, and a semicolon. And after that we will write down our written 0. So this way we have written our program. Now in this program, a for loop here is iterated from I equal to 2 to I equal to n by 2. So for each iteration, whether n is perfectly divisible by 1 will get checked by using this value, that is this if loop. If n is perfectly divisible by 1, then n is not a prime number. In this case the flag will get 0 and the loop will get terminated using this break statement. If n equal to 1 after the loop, if n is a prime number, then this flag will get set to the 0. Here it will get set to 0. If the flag will get to 0, will get a value of 0, then it will print the number is prime number. Here you can write down a full way. And if it is not like that, then else it will write down this number will be not a prime number. So this way, in this case, to check the number is prime or not, we have used multiple if else statements over here. That is, we have used so many else if or if else statements under the one if statement. This way you can use nested if loop for checking whether the number is prime number or not. For saving it, let's go to save file as. We will type prime.c and click enter. If you are done by saving it, let's check to build it. So if build finished with 0 error, we can run this. So first of all, we will type any prime number which we know and let's check if it is showing it is prime number or not. So I'll try 29, click enter. So it is showing 29 is a prime number. Now let's check this condition of the number, like if we put 1, then it has to show us 1 is neither prime or nor composite number. So we'll run it again and we'll check 1 and click on enter. So you can see 1 is neither prime or nor composite number. So in this way we can check whether the number is prime or not. Here we have declared 3 variables with flag is equal to 0. First we took for so much iteration, and if the number will get completely divisible by 0, if it is completely divisible by itself, then flag will get 1. And if n equal to 1, it is neither prime nor composite, is nothing but the number 1. Else if we have used conditions for checking if flag equal to 0, that means it is not equal to 1, it is equal to 0, 0, then the number is prime number. If it is not like that, then the given number is not prime number. In this video, we have used one flag, which is very new thing, and one modulus operator. So modulus operator is a divisibility operator in C language. I hope you understood how to use nested if loops inside one if else loop to check the application, like checking the number is prime or not. Thank you.